Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're gonna get into this part 1 part 2 video of me doing this bomb ginger hair color and application. Guys, let's get into it. Okay, so this hair started out at a 613. I'm actually gonna watercolor it. I'm using my Matrix Semi-Color by Colt. It is orange, and you can basically use like any bright orange that you want to. I actually did a 2-step process because I wanted to be able to keep the orangey tone. I'm gonna dip it all the way in this water, making sure that it absorbs all over the hair. I'm not worried about the lace. I'm gonna show you guys how to fix that because it's actually gonna turn it orange. I protected it as you saw in the beginning, but I'm gonna show you how to get it out. Okay, so I'm using my hot water pot, guys. Like, I got this from Walmart. I assume you can get it from anywhere, but you got to make sure the water is hot. I only use 1 tube of this color, guys, so I'm going to show you how to kind of like cheat and, you know, be able to make things happen. Okay, so this is my second step. I'm going in with the Adore, the cinnamon. I didn't use a lot. It's probably about like a quarter size. And you can actually just test it first so you can make sure that it's going to be the color that you want it to be. I'm going to put a little piece of that hair in there. I'm going to choose a piece from the back. That way I don't mess anything up. Okay, so you can see in the test, I added more because it wasn't quite as dark as I wanted to be. I really felt like doing this 2-step process was better than me trying to mix them together because I've done that before. You guys, if you try this, let me know if if it worked for you. Okay, so now you notice I'm putting it down in there, guys. Don't be afraid. I know it's looking a little funky, but it's gonna turn out just fine. Okay, so this is the picture that she sent me, and I was able to get it very close. She did want a little bit more orange. Okay, so if you notice, I wanted you to notice something because this is just the part 1 video. I'm actually going in and I'm parting off what I'm going to remove. But if you notice the roots, I put this clip here because I want you to look at those roots. They're actually like really, really orangey red. And I'm going to show you guys how to fix it. So I put this clip here so you can see it. But we're going to come back to this in part 2. Make sure you here for part 2. Okay, so we're going to use Color Oops. You can purchase this from any CVS. A lot of drugstores carry it. If you can see here, the knots are orange, so it has a part 1, part 2. You can go ahead and mix that. I don't know why I mixed the whole bottle knowing I did not need all of it. So you guys don't have to mix the whole thing. You can do equal amounts of both. So go ahead and mix those together. I'm going to use my brush to apply it. It's really, really watery, so you want to be careful that you don't get it on the hair. So I'm kind of covering up that hair and going in, and I'm just going to brush it underneath. Be careful because if it gets on that hair, it's going to lighten it. Okay, so it came with a plastic bag. I'm going to take that plastic bag. I'm going to stuff it with a towel. And I'm going to put it inside and roll it around so that the actual product is not dripping onto the hair. You know, gravity will take control. You only need to let it set for 20 minutes, guys, and it's really done. And you can see these roots here. I'm going to shampoo it and condition it just to remove any residue. I'm I'm gonna shampoo it just so I can remove residue, and I'm still gonna have to go in and I'm gonna have to do something to the roots because now it's back yellow. Okay, so I'm going in with my favorite brown that I found from CVS. You guys have been challenging me to go outside of the box and use stuff outside of Redken. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do a root, and I'm going to fix the knots underneath. But I'm going to go in and do a short root using that color. It's one of my favorites now. Like, it's my go-to. I love it, guys. I'll link everything in the bio so that you can, you know, order it too, because I ordered off of Walmart. I'm having a hard time. I don't know if it's the video that I did, but I'm having a hard time finding it at my local CVS stores now. So I have to order it like you as well. So use the link in my description. Okay, so once it processes, make sure you have a little left. I'm going to mix this with water, okay? Because I'm going to use this underneath the lace for those knots that had turned like really, really yellow, okay? So I just want to dilute it some so that it does not work fast. I don't want it to turn really, really brown, okay? I just want to brown those roots a little. See here how light it is. It's super yellow. So we're going to fix that. I'm going to go underneath and I'm just going to brush it under there. And then what I did was I set the camera so you can actually watch it turn. All right, so I kind of like sped up the camera a little bit so you can see it. Like, you'll be able to see it turn. I think it was about 4 minutes, but you guys have to watch it. Like, it's actually gonna start to turn brown. You don't want it to let it get it too dark, because I just wanted to knock off the yellow and get it to like a nice light brown. You see here how it's turning brown? I actually left that running so that you can see it in real time, so that you can actually get a good idea of like what it's supposed to look like underneath before you rinse it out. Okay, so now I'm gonna rinse it. I'm actually gonna go ahead and rinse it, shampoo it again, make sure I'm removing residue, just like one light shampoo, and then I'm going to condition it. Alright, thank you for watching part 1. Make sure you watch part 2 on the application. Also, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe below.